Welcome to the Explainer! Today, we're going to tackle something in English grammar that trips up, well, pretty much everyone. The present perfect tense. If you've ever been stuck wondering if you should say, I ate or I have eaten, you are in exactly the right place. Let's get this cleared up once and for all.
Okay, so let's start with the absolute most important idea you need to grasp. Just think of the present perfect tense as a bridge. Seriously. It's a bridge that connects something that happened in the past to a result that matters right now. The key isn't when it happened, it's all about the effect it's having now.
So here's our game plan. We'll start with what it is, then how to build it, and then, of course, when to use it. After that, we'll dive into the biggest point of confusion and finish up by showing you a few common mistakes so you can totally avoid them.
First things first, let's really make sure this bridge concept sinks in. Honestly, if you get this one idea, everything else is going to be so much easier.
This right here is a perfect example of that bridge in action. The action, losing the keys, that happened in the past. But who cares when? The important part, the result, right now, is that I can't get into my house. See, that's the present connection.
So that's the big idea. Now let's look at the mechanics. How do we actually build this thing in a sentence? Don't worry, it's simple.
The formula is actually really simple. You just take your subject, add the little helper verb has or have, and then you finish it with the past participle. That's the third form of the verb. You know, like eat, ate, eaten. You always got to grab that third one.
And the whole has versus have thing, super straightforward. For he, she, it, or a single name like John, you use has. For everything else, I, you, we, and they, it's have. Easy peasy.
Here's that formula in a simple positive sentence. The subject, they, gets have, and the third form of see is seen. Boom, they have seen the movie.
Want to make it negative? It's even easier. You just pop the word not right after the helper verb. They have not seen the movie. Or, like you'll almost always hear people say, the contraction, they haven't seen the movie.
And to ask a question, you just do a quick little flip-flop. The helping verb jumps to the very front of the sentence, right before the subject. Have they seen the movie? It's that simple.
Okay, let's move on and see how this actually works in the real world. I mean, knowing the formula is great, but knowing when to pull it out in a conversation, that's what really matters.
You're going to see this tense pop up all over the place. It's perfect for talking about life experiences, like places you've been. It's for actions with a clear present result, like a broken leg, ouch. It's also for things that started in the past and are still true, like where you live. And, of course, for sharing news that just happened.
Now here's a crucial little detail for those unfinished actions. You use since when you're talking about the starting point, like since Monday or since 2015. And you use for when you're talking about the duration, the length of time, for 3 days, for 10 years. Big difference.
All right, it's time to tackle the main event. The number one point of confusion for pretty much every single English learner. What on earth is the real difference between the present perfect and the simple past? Let's break it down. The key difference is all about your focus. The present perfect, that's our bridge tense, remember? It cares about the result now. The simple past, on the other hand, only cares about when the action happened. If you say yesterday, last week, or in 2010, you are locking that action in the past, and you have to use the simple past.
Looking at these sentences side by side really makes it crystal clear, doesn't it? I have eaten lunch means I'm not hungry right now. That's the result. I ate lunch at 1 p.m. just tells you about something I finished in the past. See the difference? One's about the present, the other is stuck in the past.
Let's quickly run through the most common mistakes people make. If you can learn to spot these, you can correct them in your own speaking and writing and sound way more natural. Okay, here are the big 3 slip-ups. First, using the wrong tense when you don't mention a specific time. Second, picking the wrong helper verb. Remember, it's always she has. And finally, forgetting to use that all-important third verb form. It's never he has ate, nope, it's always he has eaten.
So let's wrap this all up. If you walk away remembering nothing else, remember these 4 things. It's a bridge from the past to now. The formula is super simple. You use it for results and experiences. And finally, whatever you do, never use it with specific time words like yesterday.
And now, let's put this into practice right away so it really sticks. Think about it for a second. What is one thing you have already done today? I'll go first.
I've made this explainer for you. Now, what about you?